What's up, my people? Are you ready to pay off some debt? Let's go. I want to compare the debt avalanche to the debt snowball to help you decide which one of these methods is right for you. Welcome to the channel. My name is Diamond, and I want to thank each and every one of my subscribers. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, I encourage you to click the subscribe button so that you can join the community, because this is a place where personal finance intersects with the real world to help you solve your problems so you can meet your financial goals. And without wasting any time, let's jump right into the topic. Let's start off by talking about the debt avalanche. The debt avalanche is a method in paying off your debt where you list your debts in order based off their interest rates. So you're going to ignore the balances and list your debts starting with the one with the highest interest rate at the top, and then move your way down your debts until you have everything listed in order with the highest interest rate at the top and the lowest interest rate at the bottom. And what you're going to do is you're going to make the minimum payments on every single one of your debts, but the one with the highest interest rate, you're going to not only make the minimum payment, but you're also going to put any extra money that you come across on that debt. Once it's gone, you're going to take that minimum payment plus the extra and roll it into the next debt. This continues until you are 100% debt free. Now, on the other hand, we have the debt snowball. The snowball is where you're going to list your debts based off their balance, and you're going to take the one with the lowest balance listed first and go in order until you have all your debts listed with the lowest balance at the top and your highest balance at the bottom. So you're going to ignore the interest rate on the debt snowball. Now, both of these methods have a snowball effect, meaning that you're taking the minimum payment from the one that you're working on, and when it's gone, you take that and you roll it into the next. And when we jump into the app later and really see this working in action, you're going to see why that extra payment becomes so important. But for now, let's put some real numbers to these methodologies. Over here, we're going to have the debt avalanche, and over here, we're going to have the debt snowball. And for this example, we're going to have 4 debts. We're going to say this person has a credit card balance of $9,000 with an interest rate of 14.99%. They have a line of credit, a personal line of credit, that's $3,500, and the interest rate is 7.99% on that one. They also have a car loan that's $30,000, and the balance and the interest rate on that is 5%. Lastly, they have a student loan balance of $45,000 with an interest rate of 4.5%. So you can see on the screen how that plays out with the avalanche over here and the snowball over here. Now let's jump into the app and let's play around with this and see and compare and see which one of these is the right method for you, which is called debt free. Now, using the same numbers as earlier, this person has a total of $87,500 worth of debt, and you can see that it'll take them a total of 41 years to become debt free if they just make the minimum payments. So that's obviously not an option. So let's start with the debt avalanche, and let's say this person can afford $50 a month extra to get out of debt because they're not really serious. They just kind of sort of maybe want to do something about their debt. Let's see how this works out. With the debt avalanche, now you can see that debt-free date jumped to April 2028, which is 33 years and 5 months faster than if they just made the minimum payments and didn't use either of these methods. So this person saves a total of $43,280.88. And when we swap it and compare that to the debt snowball method, which is the lowest balance first, you'll see that this person's payoff date is exactly the same, April of 2028. And the amount of interest saved is $43,164.35, which means that the debt avalanche saved this person $116.53. So you're always going to notice that the debt avalanche is mathematically the correct method because it saves you the most money. But when you do some research and start trying to find stories and testimonies about people getting out of debt, you're going to find more people talking about the debt snowball. And that's exactly the method that I chose to use. So if it's mathematically incorrect, why is it that so many people choose the snowball over the debt avalanche? Well, it's simple. If you're in debt like I was, you probably wasn't using math to get into debt. So if you didn't use it to go into debt, then it's illogical to try to use it to get out of debt, because getting out of debt is so much more than the math. It's mental, it's behavioral, it's things that need to change within you if you want to not only get out of debt, but stay out of debt. So the debt snowball offers a psychological boost over the math, which is the secret sauce, the key ingredient to becoming debt-free. Now let's jump back in. Let's take a look and compare this person to somebody who took it up a notch, somebody who got real serious about getting out of debt. Now, in the previous example, the person only paid an extra $50 a month using both the Snowball and the Avalanche method. But now this person is going to cut some stuff, cut out some subscriptions, pick up a second job. They're going to find some extra money. And now this person got serious and they was able to put an extra $1,000 a month towards their debt. Now, let's take this and compare that using $1,000 extra and compare the Debt Avalanche to the Debt Snowball. You can see now, using the Debt Avalanche, focusing on the highest interest rate and working their way down their list, now they're debt-free in April of 2024, which is only 4 years from now. And they saved $53,485.58. Now let's take a peek and compare that to the Snowball. With the Snowball method, the payoff date is May of 2024. This person saved $53,345.23. So once again, the person using the Debt Avalanche saved $140.35, and they was able to get out of debt 1 month faster. But I hope you're seeing what's really important here, and it's what helped me pay off $100,000 in just 34 months. The person making the minimum payments was going to take 41 years to get out of debt. The person who was able to add just $50 was able to get out of debt in 8 years. And the person who added $1,000 extra towards their debt was able to get debt-free within 4 years. So both of these methods are good methods to get you out of debt. And in fact, they're so close that you could call it a tie using the numbers that we had in this scenario. But what really made the difference was finding some extra cash and putting extra money towards your debt, because this person has an $87,000 problem. And that's how you get rid of it. You get rid of an $87,000 problem by coming up with $87,000. But it has little to do with what's your interest rate or what's the minimum payment. The truth is, if you want to get out of debt, you have to pick a system, stick with it. But the secret sauce, the key ingredient, what's going to make you go fast, is by coming up with extra money, whether that's working a part-time job, doing some side hustles, whatever you need to do. Because if you have an $87,000 problem like this person did, then you need $87,000. And I want to help you get out of debt. And what I want you to do is, after you watch this video, I want you to watch this video here that I'll link on the screen. I'll also link it down in the description below. But it's the video I made talking about the 8 mistakes to avoid in order for you to get out of debt faster than I did. And I was able to pay off $100,000 in 34 months. But I am convinced that, knowing what I know now, I could have done it a lot faster. It's been my pleasure making this video. If you received value from it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Until next time, I'm Diamond. Peace. Don't go to work to pay for your past. Go to work to build your future.